Hello everybody, NIOlifer here. This is gonna be a super emotional video for me. I'm not even sure if I should upload this video or not, so I'm gonna make this video first, then watch this video myself, and then decide at the end of the video if I'm gonna upload this video or not. And the simple reason is because this is the location in Cologne that has given me the most emotional experiences in my life before I turned 25. So basically, before I left Germany for good, I had a lot of emotional experiences here. This is my university where I went to study for many years, way too many years. I didn't really study, to be honest. This is my first time actually visiting this location now after so many years. I'm really quite emotional. Quite a few things have changed, but most of the stuff actually didn't change at all. Like this section, it looks exactly like it was last time. I'm gonna walk through a little bit as well. Well, behind me is the main building, Hauptgebäude. There's a different lecture halls for different faculties, and I switched from one faculty to another quite a few times. I'm a bad student. I'm probably the worst student in history of the University of Cologne. I did not really study well. Instead, I played a lot. I played way too much. So I figured out very quickly after joining the university, after barely graduated from high school, gotten my Abitur, because I only had 4 years to get Abitur. For those people who don't know how difficult that is. Kein Problem. The kid who lost his ball, I just kicked it back. So, I had 4 years. Put into perspective, imagine you get dumped into a country at the age of, let's say, 13, 14, and you have 4 years to graduate from high school to qualify for the university with zero language ability. That was my task. So I did it. It was very difficult, probably the hardest thing ever I've done in my life. Basically learning 3 languages simultaneously, because in German, for German Abitur, you must have 2 foreign languages. German is the native language. You gotta study 2 more foreign languages. And Chinese, which I did have, did not count as a foreign language. So I did English and Spanish at the same time. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. And my Spanish was abysmal, and my English was actually non-existent, because the test was just in writing. You didn't even need you to test. Verbal testing didn't exist. All the tests are done in writing. So I didn't really speak English at all. I just barely survived in writing. So that's how I end up qualified for the university. Barely qualified for the university. But once I ended at the university, it was a free-for-all system here. So basically you can go study whatever you want as long as it's not highly in demand. So I went on to study different things. End of the day, after a few years, I did not graduate from anything. So I'm a dropout, like so many others. Instead, I played a lot. It's a charging station. That's interesting. Let's take a look at this. I didn't know they will have charging in the middle of the uni. I saw one from the outside. Who did this? Menekes? But it's all zoned up. Yeah, standard Type 2 charging station, probably 11 kilowatt, 3-phase, the usual stuff. Here you guys can see how the unit here look like. It's pretty depressing. The building style is called a brutalist building style. So it is very brutal. It's brutally depressing. Everything looks super depressing. It still looks depressing to my eyes. Well, I didn't have depression during my uni time. I was too busy playing. Honestly, very honestly, all I did was during the daytime I was sleeping because I was trading US shares in the night. And then on the weekends I was partying with different people. And I chased after girls, most of the time unsuccessful initially, then become better and better at it. And then sooner or later it turned around and the girls started to chase me. Long story, never mind, doesn't matter. So the key is that I learned something for life at this university. And I didn't learn it through the lecture halls where oh my gosh, they probably still do the same thing. See, this is how people learn. Oh my gosh, cramped stools, chairs, and then you have this is the old-fashioned way to study. That they still do this in 2025 is insane. Who learned this way? Who learned this way? Nobody learns this way. Okay, well, you guys can see things are old-fashioned here in Germany. This is 2025. People still learn this way. A blackboard that goes up and down, and then you have to write. Then you do usually no interaction. Everyone just sit there and then listen and take notes, and there's zero interaction. Instead, my interaction came from the canteens, from the university student organizations, and all different places, wherever the girls are. Basically, I was looking out for the different girls and try to find an opportunity to talk to girls. That's what I did. Guess what? There was no class called How to Talk to Girls, and I basically created that class for myself because I was pretty bad at talking to girls in the high school. So I thought this can't go like that. I have to learn to talk to girls better, otherwise my life will suck for the rest of my life. And it paid dividend. It really paid dividend. Maybe I should do that at the NIO houses worldwide. I should give lectures about how to talk to girls, because next to investing, my second best skill is actually talking to women. Okay, here. Should I do that? Actually, I just do a lecturing system or some lecture things. How to talk to girls, and just go to different NIO houses and give the same class in 3 different languages or 4 different languages or 5. It doesn't really matter. In fact, the best way to talk to girls is when you don't speak their language. Like the last girl I dated in Thailand, she doesn't speak English. I didn't speak actually Thai. We actually just communicated by body language and using Google Translate and so on. Yeah. Unfortunately, between us didn't work out. So she went back to the northern region, and I came back here. So I wish her good luck. Everything was great while we were together. I'm single right now, so if there's any girls out there who likes me, please do tell me where you are. Maybe I come with a NIO and then give you a ride. Yeah, who knows? Yeah. So I was told this is called a Riz in 2025. My son told me this is called Riz. My son is in Australia, so I teach him Riz as well. He's young. He can learn on his own. I walk that way, see how it goes. Yeah. All right. So this is an interesting emotional experience for me. Sorry, it's nothing about NIO shares or whatever. This is just to give you ideas who I am, what I do, what I did. And since I wouldn't be coming back here anytime soon, I probably would never had a chance to make another video like this ever again for the rest of my life. Also, of course, I want to use this opportunity to sincerely apologize to all the girls here at the university while I was here. If anyone felt bad about the experience, I want to apologize for it. But if anyone felt that it was a great experience, please do let me know. Send me a private message. I would like to reconnect, at least in the messaging apps, so to see how life has been going for you guys. And for me personally, I've only learned so much from the uni, mostly from the interaction between the students and particularly with the girls. I'm very direct here in this regard. I'm too old to play games with words. This is the life I lived here, and it was instrumental in later stage in my life for my success, or the lack of, depends on who you ask, of course. Okay, so this is the tour of university and a slide inside into the history of NIOlifer. I hope it is interesting and funny for you guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, this building still exists. Yeah, visual building. Yeah. I went in and out there so many times. Yeah, we had a lot of interesting experiences in there. That's all I can say. Okay. I don't know if I should post this or not. I'm gonna watch this, and I would think carefully, very, 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 very carefully about if I will post this or not, because whatever I post on the internet is forever. If you guys do see this, please be gentle with the comments, and particularly the ex-girlfriends. Please be gentle with your comments. I was not that bad, right? Okay. I think I'm gonna stop in front of this sign. Yeah, I'm gonna stop in front of the sign because this is the building I spend most time in. But we didn't have this back then, this big print. They reclad the building, I think. That's the faculty I spend the most time in. Yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.